Hi Taurus, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with a reading. This is going to be a love reading, Taurus, and this is what are their true intentions in love, okay? So this is going to be for you and your person, right? Please feel free to swap around the characters in the reading. So the whole reading could be vice versa. You could be, you know, on one end, they could be on the other. You can switch it back and forth. It doesn't really matter in that way, okay? So let's see whatever is kind of resonating for you, okay? The story is more key, so please feel free to swap around the characters. Let's get right into it. The bottom of the deck here is despair, Taurus. So maybe you're in despair about a situation. And let's go ahead and cut these cards. And these are the Fin de Cycle, and I've just shuffled them. Let's see what's down here now. Toil and labor. I feel like you're dealing with something that is really... whoops, I beg your pardon. I feel like you're dealing with something that is really... these cards fell upside down, or reversed rather. I feel like you're dealing with something that is really like a lot of work, draining, just a big hassle. Kind of putting stakes in the road for you, so to speak. Let's see what else we have. The marriage. It could be about a marriage, a privileged lady, bad health. So for me, most of you guys are in, or not most of you guys, but whoever this is resonating for, I hope this isn't most of you guys, because I don't want you to be in bad health, right? And bad health, somebody could be really sick though. Somebody could be, right, with the bad health card, especially with, you know, right now what's happening. But, you know, the bad health card talks about usually a toxic union, right? And we saw despair at the bottom of the deck. And we also saw toil and labor, which means that something is too much work or too much hassle. The courthouse, wow, you could be filing for divorce maybe, right? You are thinking about it. I feel like you are. The house, next to the house, wow. Okay, let's see here. Despair again. Okay, so we know this card is meant to be here. Yeah, even though it's not a nice card. And sudden wealth, somebody's getting, you or your person is getting some money, Taurus, right? And I mean, I feel like that's good. Maybe through court, right? But for sure, bad health next to the privileged lady and marriage it speaks about a union that is like ailing, right? It's not a happy union. And the mature man. Okay, so somebody is older here. That could be showing up if he's 40, honestly. I feel like maybe, right? Even though this guy looks like he's probably, he could be 70, right? Let's see what else we have. And the coffin. So you could be thinking of going to filing for divorce. I hate to keep talking about divorce, but courthouse next to bad health and house. So the house talks about a union typically, right? Yeah, it talks about a union. Yeah, and next to despair, I feel like there is a union. I beg your pardon. That might, I don't know why my, yeah, I got a little itch there. I feel like, you know, the house is next to despair as well. So there's a union that is definitely ailing. Okay, this is clear. Let's get right into the reading and let's cut the deck. The bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords in this deck could be healing a third party or a broken heart. Yeah, it could be. Right now, Taurus, Page of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Hierophant, and the Judgment card. Wow, maybe these bad cards were for your person. Seven of Swords for your person, the Emperor, Justice, and the Five of Pentacles. This is your person's energy right now. This could be them, kind of sneaky and kind of, you know, doing things behind the scenes. But it could also be about you. It could, because we need a clarifier on that card. Yeah, we do. I feel like we do. Let's see why the Page of Pentacles is there for you, Taurus. My lovely Taurians. Yes, my moon is a Taurus. Taurus, they are stand-up people. They are into their families and stability. Kind of like climbing, you know, the ladder to provide stability in their own life. Yes, they are. They're into stability, financial stability. And the Nine of Pentacles is here. Yeah, I mean, Taurus, you could be leaving a situation, or, you know, you could be the one in despair, so you just want to leave and be single. Nine of Wands, I feel like it is you, right? You're looking right at the single card, but, you know, you are the wounded warrior. You could be wanting to become single. I feel like this is about a divorce, right? We saw bad health, courthouse, and house. Despair and coffin, marriage. We saw all these cards that talk about like divorcing somebody because there's like an unhappy relationship here. There is. And there could be sneakiness going on. It could be unhappy because your person maybe is, you know, like cheating. Yeah, like creating, you know, what do you call it? In a marriage, it is infidelity. It doesn't have to be a marriage to be an infidel. I feel like they use those words in war, yeah, or anything. Let's see here, yeah, in this country. Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands and the High Priestess. So what is crossing your person here is, what is crossing you, Taurus, is like a new beginning. I feel like this new beginning, Two of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the High Priestess. There could be a Piscean or a Scorpio in the mix, which, you know, but there could also be a secret here. I feel like this person, whoever you're dealing with, has somebody. Why is the High Priestess there? I'm pretty sure. Why is the High Priestess there? Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, I think you're leaving. You want to leave because they have somebody else. That's what I think. But it could still be back and forth because this is the kind of dynamic of a general reading. So in there, why it's all happening for you, Taurus, I don't know why I keep saying that about them. Why it's all happening for you is the Hierophant. That's you, though. That's most likely you because you rule this card, okay? Don't have to be the Pope. Don't have to be religious. Just believe in some a good entity, a kind entity, or, you know, not diabolical, hopefully. The Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords showing up with the Hierophant, right? So this is in the root for you. And I just think that, you know, you could be trying to maybe stop another union. You could also feel like, you know, you're becoming single here, like, kind of like that, because, or you need to go file for divorce right away, because somebody else could be in a union. The Knight of Swords energy next to the Knight of Cups and the Hierophant could be like impatient energy. Maybe you're wanting to like cut out some type of a love offer here. Let's see why the Knight of Cups is showing up. You could just be thinking that they're going to do this, that they're going to jump in and, you know, maybe go be with somebody else, and that you just maybe need to go to the courthouse and file for divorce. The King of Cups is here. In this deck is the King of Cups is almost rejecting somebody. He's pouring out a cup here, right? He is. Want him to be a nice guy, but he doesn't look like he's such a nice guy here. He could be pouring out a cup, though. This could be you, maybe, because you feel like somebody's double dealing you, right, and mistreating you and cheating and things like that. That could be a Pisces, Cancerian, or a Scorpio, though, because there could be one here with the High Priestess, easily. Let's get one more card on the King of Cups. This is in your, why it's all happening for you, the root, Two of Pentacles. I feel like you are going back and forth, and you're kind of juggling these ideas in your head, these thoughts, that somebody else is making a love offer to somebody else. I feel like that's what that is. You could be doing this yourself, right? Yeah, you could, as I mentioned at the beginning of the reading. And judgment is what you want, okay? Can I get a witness? Okay, yeah, okay. I like when they used to say that a long time ago in the South. Yeah, I feel like that's cool. Okay, and the Judgment card, the Death card, and the Queen of Pentacles. This is showing up. And this is what you want. So to me, you look like you want to make a decision to end something because of a third party. You could be making a decision to give somebody a second chance and end something at the same time, right? There's three major arcana here in your desired position. I mean, this is big. This is big. This is heavy energy. These are changes, right? And, you know, you could be making a decision for a great change in your life. I feel like this Empress, this could be you or Libra, the Empress, and it could simply be a third party. That's how it rolls. Why is that Empress there? This is how we roll over here. And the Eight of Swords. Yeah, you could be wanting to cut ties because somebody else has a third party. It's simple. I feel like you are the one who is in despair here. Yeah, your marriage could be in despair. I feel like it is. I feel like you also feel like it's toxic to some level. I mean, if there's somebody else If there's a third party involved, it will always be toxic, right? I mean, you can't look at it another way. Your person is in this sneaky Seven of Swords energy. Yeah, they are. Okay. Five of Swords. Wow. Four of Swords. Your person is like seriously up to no good. Maybe this is about you, but Queen of Swords. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. You could, Taurus. I feel like you're dealing with a water sign, though, but to me, your person is kind of a little diabolical here, sneaky. I feel like they're walking away. Page of Wands. In this deck, the man is walking away, clearly, right? The woman is in the back saying, if you walk out, you can never return. I feel like that's what she's saying, right? So the Emperor is, your person is discerning, I feel like, about leaving. I feel like they are. The Emperor is crossing them. Maybe they're in Aries, possibly. Ten of Wands and the Sun card. Your person can't get clarity here. There could be a Leo here, right? But I feel like they can't get clarity. They want to drop a burden, Ten of Wands. They can't get clarity here whether or not they're going to walk away or whether or not you're walking away. Either one. To me, it's not clear here who's doing what. To me, it looks like you are the one who is kind of at the backlash or the brunt of the situation, like the negative end of the situation, Taurus. But it doesn't have to be, as I said, the Sun card's here and the Ten of Pentacles and the Chariot card. Wow, big time with these major arcana. And crossing your person, I feel like they could be carrying a burden because you could be having victory. It's either or. Because if they are carrying a burden, it is simply about walking away from a union to be with another person. But they could be carrying a burden because you have somebody. It's just the way it is. We're going to find out in the tell-all. Yeah, we are. Lives over on Vimeo Villa Way. The Justice card is what they want. I beg your pardon. It is the root. Why this is all happening for them. Two of Wands. There could be a Libra in the mix because the Queen of Swords is here. Yeah, the Queen of Swords is showing up in the reading. And we have Justice. There could be a Piscean here, right? The King of Cups is in the reading, and Hangman. So, it could be a Cancerian here. But right here is why it's all happening for them. This could be that Taurus, you could be they could be this Piscean. I feel like you're dealing with a water sign. Because the King of Cups came out right away in your reading. Yeah, it did. I feel like you could be dealing with a water sign. And they could be this Piscean. I feel like they're in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like, yeah. So they could be in the reverse because they want somebody else. They could be in the reverse because they feel hurt over a situation. And the King of Pentacles, that's you. I feel like they're in the reverse there. Five of Wands, wow. In this deck, it is like letting go of a third party. So your person is letting go of a third party. I feel like they could be letting you go because you have somebody else. Or they do, right? We know that. Five of Pentacles is what they want. What do they want? The Five of Pentacles. Wow. Page of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. They want change. To me, they want to leave. They could be wanting you to leave somebody out. I feel like they want to leave you out, Taurus, to have some type of a new start. This is in their desired position. Okay? Yeah, this is big time, right? I mean, this is like very telling. We didn't have to hear it, at the bar when people are drinking, because you give somebody a drink, they'll usually tell you what's on their mind, or a couple drinks. So the Eight of Wands is there. Why is that there? Yeah, everybody, when they drink, they let their inhibitions down, right? Four of Cups in the reverse. For me, they want to leave you out. They want to open themselves up to, they want to open up a union with somebody else, or welcome a new union. That's what they want. And I feel like, Taurus, you are the one who's getting the brunt. We're going to go over to Vimeo and find out. Yeah, we are. All about your person, because that is when we kind of get our surveillance camera out on them. That's what we do. We pay a lot of money for that, Taurus. All right. We're going to talk about how they really feel about you and the underlying energies. We can glean some more information there. What they're hiding from you, what they're fearing. The challenge and the block, right? It's typically for you, so we can give you a heads up. And because this is kind of your reading more, right? And kind of do it like that in all the readings. And their true intentions is really key, right? Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. I really do appreciate you guys, all right? Thank you, and be careful and try to figure out what's going on in the world, okay? It's not what you guys think it is. Thank you so much.